I remember training with my father in the years after the rat plague. Someday, he said, our enemies will come for you. The sounds and smells of Dunwall never change much. This is my city. What training regimen does Father have in store for me today?
All right, Majesty. Let's see what you can do.
If I get going fast enough, I could slide beneath that. Easy as cake.
You'll have to sprint, vault the obstacle, then slide under.
All right, good. What's next? If only I could spend every day running and jumping. Now to test my agility.
Come to me. You've learned well. Let's see how quiet you are, young lady. I want you to sneak up on me, if you can. That's my girl. Don't let me hear you or see you.
Didn't see anything at all.
Most people won't notice you.
Quiet as a lynx stalking a gazelle.
Remember, a pistol will wake up everyone in the building. Your crossbow is quiet. Perfect shot. Time for some more weapons and combat training. Let's beat each other up, shall we? Come on. You hit home. That's my daughter. When someone swings a sword at you, block. Good. Well done. Very good. You've got a natural instinct for fighting. If you time your block right, you'll throw an enemy off balance. Block with your blade. You're quick. Smart move. That'd stop even the most black-hearted killer. You can choke an enemy out, even in combat. While they're off balance, deliver a fatal blow. You're ready to fight.
Why do we celebrate the anniversary of an assassination? 15 years ago, in the middle of a plague that nearly destroyed Dunwall, a paid killer assaulted the palace where I was born and stabbed my mother in the heart. In the aftermath, the men who sent the assassin tried to use me as a pawn in a game of power. They would have succeeded, but my father, Corvo Attano, hunted them down and cut their conspiracy to pieces. All these years later, am I the ruler my mother wanted me to be? Now, we face a new crisis. A monster the papers are calling the Crown Killer has been picking off my enemies and dressing it up like my father and I are responsible. I don't know whether to get on a ship and sail to the opposite side of the world, or to have everyone around me executed.
Watch your step, Majesty.
I'm not looking forward to all this ceremony today.
Your signet ring. There. You're ready.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Caldwin.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily.
You look tired, Father.
Every year, I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you. That these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No, someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
Your Majesty, before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor, the Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsay says the Duke is bringing special gifts.
That's intriguing.
His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos!
Mechanical soldiers? Amazing.
What is this, Ramsay? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo Attano, a native of our homeland. Serkonos offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest gift of all, family. I present the lost sister of Jessamine Caldwin, your rightful Empress, Delilah Caldwin.
Impossible.
My mother had a sister?
My dearest niece, hello.
It's not true.
My father was Emperor Euhorn Jacob Caldwin, and Jessamine was my younger sister. At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave Dunwall. But now I'm home.
If you really are my mother's sister, you're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Little Sparrow, blackened by bad memories. I'm here to relieve you of your crown. My father's promise, whispered in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Caldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Caldwin.
Royal Protector. How naive to think you could get away with these murders. Living in my palace has protected you, but that's over. Hear me, all of you. Your rightful Empress has returned.
All hail the Empress Delilah, first of her name. Arrest Emily Caldwin and her father for the Crown Killer murder.
What?
Sword can't still my heart. Cast you in cold marble. Sweet girl, over time you will come to love me. Perhaps someday you'll see me as the mother you lost. But until then, you'll be kept out of trouble.
I'll lock Lady Emily in her chambers, then I'll bring her to Coldwood Prison until her trial. My father lost it all when I was a boy, so now I wear this uniform, and I send 20-year-olds out to patrol the rose gardens instead of drinking with the men from the shooting club.
Captain Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lady Emily, what happened?
It'll be all Captain Mayhew.
No!
So that's the Royal Protector's fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half? There's a legend in the Tower Guard about the Empress's last resort, a safe room inside her chambers holding enough gold to buy a good-sized island. They say that this ring is one of the only two keys to exist.
What happened? Alexei. The throne room. Father. Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here. Should I just spin it and pick a place to hide for a while? I need time to think.
Hold your horses, Corporal. Dial. Ramsey knows what he's doing. The man's moving up in the world. He's old blood.
These bastards are working with Ramsey and the Duke of Serkonos.
Help the rightful Empress take the throne. The Ramseys are going to be back in fashion in Dunwall. You'd be smart to remember that.
We used to hide frogs in this old grandfather clock to drive the housekeepers mad. I thought life was complicated back then. How many times have I looked at that skyline? It feels like everything just changed. Delilah is some sort of witch. How is this possible?
Lady Emily, you're all right. I was worried.
This won't open without my ring. Ramsey has it.
Where's the Royal Protector?
There's a coup underway. My father is... he's imprisoned, for lack of a better word.
You've got to get out of the tower. Through your safe room. There was a captain earlier today, down at the docks. Looking for the Royal Protector. Find her. Get out of Dunwall.
Alexei, I'm sorry. Goodbye. I need my signet ring.
My job to clean up. Isn't it laundry day yet? Gotta be soon. I can't stand my own stench.
It's kind of dry. I could really go for a whiskey or something. Maybe one of them 2-penny drinks. Getting so what?
Traitors.
With the throne room blocked off, we should have the time we need. Just stay here and stall anyone who comes by. I'll be back when I've searched the royal chambers, assuming I don't accidentally lock myself in this damn safe room.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. This is exciting. Everything's changing.
Yes, the natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramseys once hosted the King and Queen of Morley. Did you know that? I spent my childhood playing with the Buntings and the Boyles, the cream of society.
And very soon you'll be back at the top, Captain.
Ramsay's family fell from the aristocracy, and apparently the man holds a grudge. How it's my fault, that's beyond me. But one way or another, Ramsay is too dangerous to be left in play.
Let's have a look.
Wait, I'll have a look over there.
Hey,
Everything's changing.
Yes, the natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramseys once hosted the King and Queen of Morley, did you know that? I spent my childhood playing with the Buntings and the Boyles, the cream of society.
And very soon you'll be back at the top, Captain.
Ramsey's family fell from the aristocracy, and apparently the man holds a grudge. How it's my fault, that's beyond me. But one way or another, Ramsey is too dangerous to be left in play.
Think you're smart? I'll find you.
Hiding? I'm hungry. Something's got you.
Look everywhere.
That's Emily Caldwell!
Everything's changing.
Yes, the natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramseys once hosted the King and Queen of Morley, did you know that? I spent my childhood playing with the Buntings and the Boyles, the cream of society.
And very soon you'll be back at the top, Captain.
Think you're smart? I'll find you. Where are you hiding? Come on! Let's finish this!
Everything's changing.
Yes, the natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramseys once hosted the King and Queen of Morley, did you know that?
This won't leave my hand again. Anton Sokolov made this lock. Now you've got what you wanted, Ramsey. The Imperial suite atop Dunwall Tower. Stay put until this is all set straight, Ramsey. Enjoy the rations and well water, sleeping next to a fortune. This could be handy. The Crown Killer must be connected to... I have a feeling I'll need these. The reserves won't help against Delilah, even if I had a way to carry it all out of here. Until I understand this, I have to go into hiding. I should make my way to the docks. Dunwall. I've got to get away. I should talk to the captain of that ship. Somehow Delilah turned my father to stone. I will find a way to undo it.
I think I heard something. What
The city is crawling with the Duke's men.
Listen up, I have bad news. Ramsey's missing. Corporal Moore checked the royal quarters, and Emily Caldwin has apparently fled the... We've got to find her. That's it, you've got your orders. Spread out and find the fugitive. We're in this with the Duke of Serkino, sink or swim. There's no way to turn back now.
Today, on this sad anniversary, we mourn the tragic slaying of our beloved Empress Jessamine. Huh? Stop!
Emily Caldwin has been accused of high crimes against the state. Anyone caught harboring her is equally guilty of treason.
Give for a bottle of pear soda.
Dunwall citizens. As of today, Delilah Caldwin is our new empress. All hail Delilah, first of her name.
Further, the former Empress, Emily Caldwin, is now wanted for treason. Any of you found harboring Emily Caldwin will be fined and arrested.
People of Dunwall, stay in your homes. You're advised to stay indoors during this time of unrest.
Just once I'd like to see her by the... It's just one time. Is that too much to ask?
What, like a stocking without a leg?
So it's...
Coup. The Caldwins have finally fallen. Never thought I'd see the day.
It seems so. And even the legendary Corvo at...
Shh, we shouldn't be talking about this.
Until later, then.
I doubt I can help you, whatever you want. You bet.
Sure.
Oh, won't do anything for you. You'd better run.
100 times I thought about leaving this place. I don't feel safe. What is wrong with this city? Don't even know that. I can just go to
I'm getting tired of the sound of my own voice. It's like I'm talking to a stone wall for all they listen.
Road is blocked by order of the City Watch.
Locked? What am I supposed to do now?
Not my concern, citizen. I'd advise you to return to your home.
If I can't get through, that's it for my shop. The entire month will be ruined.
Trust me, you don't want to be out on the streets right now. Move along.
I think something moved. Whatever.
That's Emily Caldwin!
My luck, it'll be that sadistic crown killer.
What's going on here?
Nothing there.
blocked by order of the City Watch.
Locked? What am I supposed to do now?
Not my concern, citizen. I'd advise you to return to your home.
If I can't get through, that's it for my shop. The entire month will be ruined.
Trust me, you don't want to be out on the streets right now. Move along.
Someone can't even breathe no more.
Sure, he knows how to talk with the boss. What a lick spittle.
People of Dunwall, aiding a fugitive is now punishable by death. Aid the City Watch in this time of transition.
What am I? Damn it. I need to pee. That's what. Nothing. Worse than nothing. Air feels heavy. Who's there?
playing with my nerves!
Nothing then.
So, there's some kind of shitstorm happening here in Dunwall. The old man's been carried off to who knows where, and I'm out of money for any more operations. Just great. Came here to warn the Royal Protector. Maybe too late. Now what? Lady Emily, you won't get far with that face. Stamped on half the coins in the city.
There's a coup underway, and I'm being blamed for the Crown Killer murders. I don't care what my face looks like.
My name's Megan Foster. I work with an old ally of yours, Anton Sokolov. We learned something scary down in the south, and I came to warn you.
I know, Anton, but Corvo's gone. The Duke of Serkonos is here with a woman named Delilah. They massacred everyone in the throne room. Then she did something I can't explain. There was nothing to do but run.
Sometimes that's all you can do. This is my ship, the Dreadful Whale. We can head out as soon as you're ready.
I need to get to Karnaca where the Crown Killer murders started. Delilah must have been down there for a while, and I've got to figure out what's going on.
You're Corvo's daughter. I'll give you that. Should we go?
Yes, I'm ready. Am I still aboard Megan's ship? It feels odd. What is this place? Where am I? I can feel something moving closer. Watching.
Empress Emily Caldwin. I am a friend of your father's from the bad old days.
never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a man in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement. But someone yanked the rug from under your feet. You've lost your throne and your father. And I promise, Delilah won't just give them back. So, what are you prepared to do about it? Your Imperial Majesty? And are you clever enough to do it without spilling a river of blood? I asked Corvo those questions 15 years ago. This is the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn.
It burns from the inside. I feel like I'm standing at the edge of something. All the stories, they're true. Incredible. This is how I'm going to save my father and reclaim the throne. What is that? It feels familiar.
Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Mother? You're here, but you're not here. In my hand, but somewhere else.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can. There are no stars in the sky here. There is no sky.
Who is Delilah really? How could she? I don't understand.
There's no one quite like Delilah. I watched her pull herself up from blood and filth until she was in a position to steal from the wisest scholars in the Empire. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes fawning sycophants of those around her, all of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game. She took all the abuse the world could deal out, and now she has a crown. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is stranger than I ever imagined. Everything I know has been turned on its head, but I'm dealing with it the best I can. When you look at the great jeweled map at Dunwall Tower, Karnaca is the southernmost port in the Empire. A fat, red ruby. That's how I always thought of it. Up close, the city smells like the ocean and strange spices. Up close, it's a tangled story of blood and ambition. The birthplace of my father. Megan Foster is a stranger, but there's something that makes me want to trust her, despite her guarded disposition. She got me out of Dunwall, and I need answers. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm gonna get it back.
we're lucky, you're up. When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know. We've been en route for 2 weeks. I hope Sokolov is all right.
So the Crown Killer was a tool of the Duke's coup. The murders had a calculated effect.
Karnaca looks pretty from a distance, but it's a city on the way down. And the bloodflies are bad this year.
Why is this here? It's Delilah.
Anton started it just before he was taken. They've got history, but he wouldn't say more.
Must I say, Your Imperial Majesty, I have something that you and Corvo must hear. At the first opportunity, it concerns the murders happening across the Empire, committed by this so-called Crown Killer. When I left Crystal years ago, I swore I'd never again take part in any further political matters. I've done my share of bad things, and some good, before and after the Rat Plague. But here in Karnaca, I've uncovered a terrible conspiracy against you. Here, at the bottom of the Empire, the cobblestones smell of death and corruption. I'm staying with an associate, Megan Foster, aboard her vessel, the Dreadful Whale. We'll leave for Dunwall in the morning, as soon as the tides are willing. I keep thinking of the way sweet Jessamine was stolen from you and your father, and I fear it might be your turn to face such turmoil. I know Corvo would protect you with his life, but please do not trust anyone.
There you are, old man. I was asked to pay you a visit.
Wait, what's wrong with you? Megan!
Off we go, Sokolov, to somewhere more private.
All right. You've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaca, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There were reports about tensions rising, corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer. All right. I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the alchemist will cooperate, maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready. Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up.
Off we go then.
It won't do to be recognized.
Take you to Adamire by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkono spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
Having more fun here than we were in Dunwall, it seems.
Watch yourself on the way to Adamire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I'll keep my head down.
This is a good spot. Reach Adamire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Adamire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
Maybe I should have it looked at. I don't think it's supposed to fester like that. A little pus is all right, but this...
Sure, there's always butterflies. I just don't remember it being so many of them and so big.
For that.
Welcome to Karnaca, stranger. No need to cover your face. There's not much dust from the mines down here at the docks.
Yeah. Which ship is that out there? You know the skipper? A dreadful whale. No, it's not on the register. Maybe one of the recent orders.
Let's see what you've got.
If I can just get through
Hello
this
there.
shift, then I can go and have a mug of something at the pub
Trouble sleeping
and feel a
again
little
last
like
night.
myself again.
Maybe I ought to try one of those sleeping tinctures.
Hello.
You don't normally see many of these beasts this far south. They're like the cold waters to the north.
Oh, now that's a relief. Don't know what I ate to deserve that.
Fellow Serkonans, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement.
Even if it's dirty, told you it was the wrong type of
Restrictions are
oil.
now in place due to the political assassination
The sound of my own voice.
Emily Caldwin, and carried out by the former Royal Protector, Corvo Attano. The Grand Serkonan Guard will be stopping and questioning all foreigners on the streets of Karnaca. Compliance is mandatory.
Hey there. What have you got for me? Oh, you're kind. Thank you. If you want to get past that wall of light, let's hope you never need help.
Welcome to Karnaca,
Which ship is
stranger.
that out there?
What are you covering your face for?
Your face is covered.
Sleeping tinctures. But they can be kind of pricey.
In the Duke's absence, I have the
An
following
underground market. Illegal trade means weapons and ammunition.
Don't be greedy. Oh, you're kind. Thank you. If you want to get past that wall of light, I've heard people sneaking through this blood-fly-infested apartment. Going through there will get you to the other side of that Grand Guard checkpoint. Duke is drunk half the time. See you sometime.
Hey, come here.
Welcome. Your face is no concern of mine. Glad we could do business. Ah, you want blueprints for better weaponry. I'll take that deal. Come back soon. I mean, if I'm still here. If the Grand Guard comes in, I don't know you. Can't afford them?
I have something that might interest you. My name's Mindy Blanchard, and you look like someone who goes into places where you don't belong. Wanna help me with something? You scratch my ass, I'll scratch yours.
I need to get to Addermeyer Institute. Can you help me with that?
Yeah, I know how to do that. You go get a body for me, and I'll help you with your problem. Don't worry, he's already dead.
A body? That's odd. From where?
The overseers are holding him at their outpost. They think he was a kind of a witch. I want the body for reasons of my own. Sneak in and take it, then meet me in the old basement below the dentist office near there.
I'll think about it.
Few blood flies stop us?
I'm in. Just remember to move slowly, and don't get too close to the nests.
We don't even know if the people inside had any money. We just know they're dead, and the place is infested
It's infested, all right. Move slowly, stay away from the nests, and try to avoid getting filled with bloodfly venom and eggs.
If you want out of the city as bad as I do, this is our chance.
No. More likely we all get stung to death. Then we end up hatching more blood flies for the next group of idiots who try to get inside.
Will this place be any different had I not passed from the world?
Good to see you again. Welcome back. Let's see. I have some upgrade plans for your gear. I don't give discounts.
Play nice tonight. You in?
Come in, my friend. I like how you spend. This is what I have for upgrading your equipment. Nothing that tickles your fancy?
anyone is looking for me, it might pay to be discreet.
Someone suspicious. Trouble. End of the road for you. That's it. You aren't going anywhere. I'll tear you to pieces. Beg for mercy. Let's go.
Use your eyes. They all died. Yeah, there was some old man screamed and blubbered like one of them was the last woman in the aisles. Tried to throw her a bouquet of wild mimosas. Had to drive him away.
Move along. We're conducting a search for heretical artifacts.
What? Here? Listen, I only need
This area is restricted on the authority of the Abbey. No one is allowed inside. I am certain we will find what we're looking for.
I'm getting the sound of my own voice. It's like I'm talking to a stone wall for all they listen.
Remember that the profane seeks to hide itself. We will burn a bright fire with our virtuous actions, so the others will not lose their way. I will ask again today if this is truly her chosen path. I can only hope the outsider hasn't gotten to her first.
That we unite against the spirits of the unknown that would drag us, screaming, to the night, never to return. Devouring everything wherever they go. Even Phil. Return to the fold. Take solace once again in the litany of what's left.
I was weak. I must be ever vigilant against the outsider. He knows my heart, tests me.
Those who taste the flesh of the rat risk drifting through the void for all the remaining hours of all the remaining years, until the world is swallowed itself by the void, and all are destroyed. Set a table for your family that will keep them safe. Lay out a meal that would cause you no shame should your neighbor come to sup with you. I say this now to all the faithful in our society. Your allegiance should be first and most fiercely to your family, to your neighbors, and to the Abbey of the Everyman. Princes and queens rise and fall, but a succession of overseers will watch you for the entirety of your lifetime.
Here in the city. Instead, they're made in a few locations, kept from us, and shipped out. It seems dangerous.
Far worse to have the knowledge and construction materials scattered across the Isles. The metals used to make the devices are unusually rare. The techniques, if applied by anyone but the most faithful, resolute overseers, would border on heresy.
Do not
I suppose
doubt.
you're correct.
We will
It grieves
verify
me
this
to imagine
claim,
what
and
cultists
we
might accomplish
will
if they took the music boxes and perverted them to their own ends.
Exactly, brother. Much better to protect such a powerful
At the end of it
tool.
all, the
Assemble them in secret and them across the Empire where they're needed in the fight against the supernatural.
The Abbey will not allow the shadows of the void to fall upon you. We will brandish the light or the flame as we must to keep our charges from everlasting suffering. By the no mercy! From wandering through that endless night, time without end.
What?
I'll help.
Someone
One
down.
is down.
Empire where they're needed in the fight against the supernatural.
The Abbey will not allow the shadows to fall upon you. We will brandish the light or the flame as we must to keep our charges from everlasting pain and suffering, to prevent us, even one among us, from wandering
Now I feel
through
remorse. It will bother me all the night.
Am I being presumptuous? Hoping to cross paths with that monstrous assassin?
We will burn a bright fire with our virtuous actions, so the others will not lose their way. The description of it. No. There was a
Some take comfort from the strictures. Vice Overseer Liam Byrne.
Existence, the peace of none here. Only those who turn from the open friction. Risk an endless existence, adrift in the vault. The dark sky without stars. The cold, lifeless ocean that surrounds us all and threatens to devour the earth and sky. The Abbey. In her thrall, as it whispered in parlors and alehouses across the Empire. Do not doubt. We will burn this flame, and we will act. Smoke will billow, fires lit the Dunwall Tower, and at the end of it all, the Abbey stands in the ashes.
By these times,
I was weak.
I shall not.
I must be ever vigilant against the
Arnaka is in great peril, brothers, sisters. This is not for those of you living through these times of crisis, but the source of your suffering might not be plain to you. Karnaka has turned away from the Abbey of the Everyman. Those leading this city would gamble with all that we have built, with your very family, in the Abbey. Anarchy control this city. A chaos not seen since the time of the Great Burn.
Some take comfort from the strictures.
And that is to return to the fold, to take solace once again in the litany of the White Cliff. A young girl came to me on the 14th day of the month of harvest. I will never forget her words. She looked up at me and asked what shrines to the outsider could be found across the Isles. She affected a little innocence, but the day I saw Kyle, my suspicions arose at once, and I questioned her sharply until she confessed to playing alone. Empty woodcarver for a week, she crept back to that place. And there in the cellar, she found cloth of purple and red, suspended from the walls and a wretched altar of candles. Who lived around her, all of you. We harden ourselves to the cries of the apostate, to the heretic, and in doing so, we save countless others from the horrible discord that awaits them beyond death. The Abbey will not allow the shadows of the void to fall upon you. We will brandish the light or the flame as we must to keep our charge from everlasting pain and suffering, to prevent even one among us from wandering through that endless night for time without end. The reward of a life well lived, in keeping with the seven scriptures, the end of existence. Only those who turn from the seven scriptures risk an infinite existence, adrift in the void, the dark. Without stars. Earth and sky and all things in between. Trust in the Abbey, my friends. Trust in the Abbey. There is from those we give our lives to both chastise and protect. Sometimes this tale is told within our mightiest enclaves, and sometimes it is told around campfires during our most remote pilgrimages. It is the sorry story of a man, most high within the Abbey, who was banished during the Rat Plague. His name may not be spoken, and all written record of his existence has been erased. So grave were his errors. To fall from the peak of discipline to the muddiest ditch of disgrace, that is his tale. To once wear the
This heretic's body is important. Pretty sure I saw.
What's going on?
That's not his face.
That's all it was. How did this come to pass? Brothers and sisters, look to the seven scriptures, and you will have a look around. Say to the flesh that is familiar, that of foul sheep. Stars, the cold, lifeless ocean that surrounds us all and threatens to devour the earth and sky and all things in between.
Paths with that monstrous
Trust
assassin.
in the Abbey, my friends. Trust in the Abbey. There is a tale, a decade and a half old. A tale most often shared from overseer to overseer. Apart from the flocks entrusted to our care, apart from those we give our lives to both chastise and protect. Sometimes this tale is told within our mightiest enclaves, and sometimes it is told around campfires during our most remote pilgrimages. It is the sorry story of a man.
Someone's asking
by
for
the
trouble.
scriptures. During our most remote pilgrimages, it is the sorry story of a man, most high within the Abbey, who was banished during the Rat Plague. His name may not be spoken, and all written record of his existence has been erased. So grave were his errors. To fall from the pinnacle of discipline to the muddiest ditch of disgrace, that is his tale. To once wear the cloth of the high overseer, and to later bear the heretic's brand across the flesh of his face. How did this come to pass, brothers and sisters? Look to the seven strictures, and you will know. Stay to the flesh that is familiar, that of the fowl and sheep, the ox and fish from the cold ocean. I was weak. Those who taste the flesh of the rat risk drifting through the void for all the remaining hours of all the remaining years, until the world is swallowed itself by the void, and all manner of things are destroyed. A table for your family that will keep them safe. Lay out a meal that would cause you no
This heritage
shame
body is
should your
important,
neighbor come.
even though I don't fully understand the situation.
That's it. The body Mindy sent me after.
He's engaged currently. He'll send someone else, maybe Overseer Kendana. Until then, we stay where we are.
Will the heretic's corpse attract blood flies, brother?
No, I've dusted it already. We should be fine here for now. But mark me, anyone who shows up here has ill will at heart. There are no coincidences. Arnaka.
A wanderer is a friend to the outsider. Never doubt that. There is a tale, a decade and a half old. A tale most often shared from overseer to overseer, apart from the flocks entrusted to our care, apart from those we give our lives to both chastise and protect. Sometimes this tale is told within our mightiest enclaves, and sometimes it is told around campfires during our most remote pilgrimages. It is the sorry story of a man.
Am I being presumptuous? Hoping to cross paths with that monstrous assassin?
And all written record of his existence has been erased. So great was his horror. Even the lowliest labor that is rigorous squeezes the muscles as a sponge, rinsing impurities from the mind and body.
I'll get the cigars tomorrow. Wanna buy one? I told him to see the store. Let us take the carriage. Adamire is closed to the public.
We'll have to try again. We have to see Dr. Hypatia.
They don't let anyone see her anymore.
Come on, come on. Hurry up. Hey, you got him. Put it down in the hole. Good job. Take this.
I won't ask you why you needed that. So how do I get to Adamire?
I just sent one of my boys to turn off the power to the carriage rails. When the juice is off, you can walk along the rails and get where you need to go. On the other side, there's a station that will take you to Adamire.
Better than nothing. Thanks for your help.
We're gonna go somewhere.
Even without eyes to look upon the world, I see so much. Once nearly all things were hidden.
We used to make good money here, until all the Grand Guard shakedowns.
Is someone there?
I'll break your Who are you? Stop!
Voice. It's like I'm talking to a stone wall for all they listen.
Tomorrow. Want to buy one?
No. Playing dice tonight. You in?
You bet.
Adelmeyer Station. This should take me out to the Institute. More Grand Guard soldiers. Best to avoid.
I could transfer you to the desk. If you're looking for action, Sergeant Flynn.
Why do we even need Grand Guard personnel here?
Adelmeyer Institute has strategic value to the Duke's Empire.